Hello, friends. I am Sean C. Harrison, and here I am today with another distribution of fruits, this time for the wonderful students of the Port Morant Primary and Junior High School. So I'll be headed east this morning, a little farther east, and in each bag we have, I don't know exactly what is the right name for these apples. I call them American apples, a green June plum, or as it is also known in the Caribbean to be golden apple, a green one, because sometimes the children like the green ones, they put salt on them, and a little guava. So we have 18 packages here. And I'm going to ask you to please join me a little from this at the Port Morant Primary and Junior High School, where I'll be reading two of my poems for them, and I got to understand that today is also Jamaica Moves Day. So they will be talking about healthy lifestyles, moving, exercising and all of that. So I'll try to see what I can incorporate for that one little class of Miss Camille Black that has, as I said, 18 children enrolled. So I'll be engaging one class today. Join me a little later.
All right, so today we have with us Mr. Sean Harrison. He's a past student of the Morant High School, but I'm a schoolmate.
Oh, yes.
He's a singer, songwriter. He's also an author, or I should say a poet.
Yes.
So he's here today to share some of his poems with you, and after which he'll share some goodies with you also. Over to you, Sean.
Thank you so much, Ms. Black. Good morning, beautiful students.
Good morning, sir.
That's a very strong good morning from you. Thank you so much for having me, and it is my great pleasure to be here with you today. Yes, indeed, and I hear that today is a special day. Let me know what today is again. Great, great. And so my little presentation comes right on time, Miss Black, for Jamaica Moves, and I have some things for you as well as some things I want to read, because among other things, I am a poet. I write poems. Have you ever heard about poems?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and I'm sure your teacher teaches you poems sometimes, and probably you go to church and you learn poems too. How many of you love to hear poems? Oh, great, great. That's wonderful to know. And how many of you, put on your hands now, and how many of you can write poems? You can write poems? Okay, I'd love to hear one of them, one and two of them, one at a time. That's wonderful, because it's a great way to express yourself. It's a great way to talk about your feelings, isn't it? And talk about things around you and what you're going through and what others are going through. And so today, I have a couple of poems that I'm going to read, excuse me, that are linked to the whole thing of healthy lifestyles and to the theme that Jamaica Moves Day, well, I don't know the theme, but to whatever it is Jamaica Moves Day is going to entail for you. So let me go right ahead, because I know time is of the essence. And the first poem I'm going to read is entitled Our Pair of Lungs. Now, you know, as it concerns Jamaica Moves Day, it's all about doing what? Excuse me? Well, it's not just reading, but it's all about moving the body and having fun and exercising and doing activities. Great, great. So this is one of the things now that I'm going to talk about that is very important in that exercise. And this poem is entitled Our Pair of Lungs. So we're going to talk about it, because don't we need our lungs in order to breathe, to exercise, and to run up and down? Yes, yes, we can't do without our lungs, can we? So here now, our pair of lungs. All right. All right. If we just couldn't breathe, where we would I do? Me have lungs and you have them too. In and out, up and down, the air in our lungs go round and round. We breathe in oxygen through our mouth, and quick like lightning, we let the air out. It pass through with trachea, and then it go down into the bronchi, then in our lungs. The little air sacs named the alveoli carry to the blood and it feed our body. Then whoops, it fly out. Turn carbon dioxide. Sorry. And that kind of air, no for stay inside. So in and out. Yes, see, let's do it. In and out. Come again. In and out. Again. In and out. Good. Up and down. That is the story of our pair of lungs. Have you learned anything from this poem, children? That poem? And it teaches about a few things in terms of what the lungs are made up of, or the organ of the lung is made up of. Do you know some of those things that we talk about? Have you ever been taught about some of the things that consist our lungs? What did we talk about? A part of the lungs. The trachea. Good. Did we talk about the trachea? I think we did. Yes. Then the trachea actually leads down. Yes. What else? Is there any other part of the lungs you know that we talked about and that we didn't talk about? Any other part of the lungs you know? Anybody? This one little girl talks about the trachea. But then we also have the ear sacs that we call the alveoli, that are tiny little holes and circles that are formed in the lungs that absorb the gases or the gas or whatever it is that you're breathing, right? Whatever it is that absorb whatever you're breathing, and then it goes where? To the blood stream. And then what? And then when you breathe out, what do you breathe out when you breathe? What do you breathe in? No, no, no. The specific name. What do you breathe in? Oxygen. And what do you breathe out when you breathe out? Yes, here, but there's another name. K, K, carbon dioxide. Great. That's wonderful. So remember now, when you run up and down, and when you play, of course, you must do your schoolwork, and you must do your chores at home. But when you run up and down, and when you play, and when you move your body, it keeps you healthy. Your lungs keep expanding and expanding and expanding so that you can do even more and more physical activity. And Jamaica Moves Day is all about physical activity, don't it? Moving up and down. So, of course, it is very important for you to play and exercise. What are some of the games that you can play when you do play? Kite, well, kites, yes, you can fly kites. Huh? Tag, you can play tag. Oh, you said tag. I thought you said kites, yes. Ring games, yes. Football, what? Basketball, hide and seek. What else can you play when you play? What other games? You can play catch. Yes, indeed. What again? Football. Somebody said football. What about you? Okay, stocky. All right, that's one of the games that I used to love to play when I was a child. Skipping. Yes. What else? Racing. Yes. Tic tac toe. Good. All right. So we're finished with that poem now, and we are going to go to another poem. That you want to hear another poem? Great, man. But this one is not going to be patois, you know. This one is going to be a standard English one. And they are going to talk about something that is important as it concerns sorry, moving and movement and healthy lifestyles. And I'm going to go quickly into it. It is called our digestive system. Yes. So I know that this may be a little beyond you, but you're getting an advanced class, right, Miss Black? Yes, for grade 3 again. So you when you go to grade 3 and you talk about and teacher talks about these things, you're going to answer her bright and chirpy because you know you heard this from Mr. Harrison, right? So we're going to talk about our digestive system. Here we go. Tell me this, and do you know what happens when you chew fast or slow? Or when you swallow, what is done to all your food? We've just begun. Digestion starts there in your mouth, so be sure you chew all your food out. A bolus, sorry, is what it's rolled into. Then it passes down to one of your tubes. And there are two tubes you will find. One is the trachea, and one is what? The esophagus, right? So the esophagus is in front that your food goes down into, and the trachea is behind the esophagus that the air goes down into, passes and goes down to your lungs. Hold on. So we have the esophagus in front and the trachea behind. And before it reaches into your stomach, there's a muscle that regulates all that muck. And when it reaches, it churns and churns, and that's where the food really burns for breaking, for, yes. So, and of course, we have enzymes that secrete, breaking down further the food you eat. Then the muscle at the end slowly lets it through into the intestines. What do they do? The small one does a further great task. What? Oh, what is it, you may ask? It sucks up the nutrients from all your food where it enters your bloodstream and makes you feel good, gives you energy and all of that. Then the waste that is left goes down, down, down into your large intestines where it turns icky and brown. Then it all passes to the rectum, that's your bottom now. And after that, the anus, where you put it in the toilet, and that is a must. Now, do you see how important it is? Your digestive system consists of all of this. Chew your food slowly and drink water too. Your digestive system does so much for you. Thank you. Excuse me. All right, so what were you going to say, little one? Okay, right. So she said, if you talk and eat, your food is going to go to one part. You may choke if you talk and eat because it goes down into the trachea instead of the esophagus. Very, very good observation. Thank you for that. Now, children, if it is that you eat the right foods, don't you know that you will likely be healthy and strong for a long time? So what are some of the good foods that we can eat? What are some of the good foods? Fruits, vegetables, what else? Lettuce, that's a vegetable, what else? Yes, what you can? Avocados, what else are good foods that you can eat? Excuse me? Yeah, dragon fruit, yes, yes. Yes, what else? Excuse me? Strawberries, yes. Orange, pineapples, all right, all right. Most children are talking about fruits, and there are so many other things. But but of course, to tell you, peas, beans, legumes, what else? Cucumbers, yes. Hallelujah, yes. All right, all right. All right. Let's. Yes, man. Yes. So you students know a lot about healthy eating, and we are going to go further to talk about one of the things that most of you actually mentioned, and that is what? Fruits. Fruits, 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 fruits are very important. And you're going to hear about it now in this form that I've written that is called the fruits them have more use. So we're going to listen attentively now. Here we go now. I repeat the love cheese tricks, bag juice and sweetie. Just like you when me little me used to eat it. So we know them nice, but I have something to say. Listen good as we talk, and you're going to learn enough today. You ever hear about that thing them called vitamin C? You ever hear about that thing them called vitamin C? Yes, it protects you from cold and flu and make you healthy like me. But cheese tricks, bag juice and sweetie can't give this important thing where everybody need to live. Sorry. You see the artificial color where blow up your tongue and the preservative they will mash your body down and and you're not gonna feel it now. But as you grow up a little more, if you continue to eat them sick your bad for sure. But there's a thing called fruits where you see all the while. You pass them every day pan tree and left them for spoil. But let me tell you, let me tell you, them is natural. The best thing for we eat. For them have the good kind of sugar, not the candy type of sweet. Cool plum, star apple, mango, and sour sap make you feel so alive with vitamin C. You just jump, skip, and hop. Yes, indeed. Yes, man. So, continuing. Tambourine good for gas. Give me have iron to make your blood strong. Eat an orange and some cherry every day and you never can go wrong. And fruits give lots of fiber. Make you pass your feces free. What is another word for feces? Do right? And so, and now make you have to force it to come out. One time that was me. Fruits give your body water and we all need that to sweat. But if you play and not put in liquid and dehydration you are going to get. So cut down for cheese tricks, bag juice and sweet. Cheese tricks, sweetie and bag juice. For your little growing body, the fruits then have more use. Great. That's my final poem to you this morning. Did you love to hear that poem? Yes, man. Talking about the goodness of fruits, and this all ties into Jamaica Moves because Jamaica Moves also teaches you about eating the right things, don't it, Miss Black? Eating the right things, and you cannot go wrong with fruits. So let me ask you, what are some of the fruits I mentioned in the poem? So what's up? Yes. Well, we also mentioned tamarind, cherry. We mentioned guinea. We mentioned orange, a star apple, and orange. All right. Well, we didn't mention avocado, but that's a very good fruit. So now, to tell you the truth now, what do fruits help your body to do to function properly and to give you the things that you need to, just give you nutrients. And there are some things that are called phytonutrients that this young man started to mention that are like super, super, super nutrients that do so much more. You also have what else in the fruits? Antioxidants. Have you ever heard of antioxidants? Yes, antioxidants are also compounds that help your body to function normally and well. And there is also another thing that you call flavonoids that are good things. So I'm going to ask you to look them up. Antioxidants, flavonoids, phytonutrients, vitamins, and also minerals. Some fruits give you minerals. Yes, dear? Yes, you get vitamin D also from the sun. And it's important that you also go out into the sun to soak up your vitamin D because the body does not produce it naturally and it's not found in any foods really. So it's really mostly or only the sun that you get it from. So no, don't be afraid of the sun, but don't take too much that you're so dehydrated. What is one of the things you need to put into your body to stay hydrated? Water or good liquids, fruit juices, stuff like that. Yes, so I am hoping that today you will have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Jamaica Moons Day, and I hope you have had a great start to it. Now we come to the place where we are going to give you some goodies. And here we go. Here we go. We are going to give you some fruits. Yes, fruits for everyone. And in each bag of fruits, we have one guava. Some of you get two because the guava is small. We have one American apple, and we have one Jamaican June plum that sometimes we call them in other Caribbean islands. Do you know the other name for June plum in other Caribbean islands? Huh? The lost plum. All right. Do you know the other name that they use for June plum? They call them golden apples in other Caribbean islands. So here you go. I really do hope that you enjoy your fruits at break time today. And as a part of our Jamaica Moves activity, I have come to share my poems with you and to share these wonderful fruits that you can enjoy. All right? So please, good children, enjoy your fruit today. And remember to drink your water, lots of water. And remember to eat vegetables also. And peas and beans. Settle down, students. We give everybody, right? Yes, and peas and beans that help to make you big and strong. So I thank you today for having had me, and that is the extent of my exercise as I come to share with you on Jamaica Moons Day. I hope you enjoyed it. You enjoy our session? You enjoyed it. Great. And I hope to come back to you again to engage you sometime in future. Right? So God bless you, students. Be good. Enjoy your fruits. And you're very welcome. You're, yes, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Yes.